Welcome and thank you for joining us today.
We're Derps and Burps, the podcast for all gamers, spiritual souls, and creative minds out there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our podcast. It's the 41st episode, the night of the nights. The night Stefie is turning 30. Also, Halloween. I mean, technically, it's not, the same, but we're celebrating her 30th on Halloween.
Yeah.
In case you're watching on Spotify and it sounded a little bit weird, it's because I'm wearing a mask. And you might want to watch this episode on YouTube because we're both kind of dressed up with our Halloween costumes. Not like in full outfit yet. But we wanted to give you a little taste of how we're gonna look like. If you want to see the finished costumes, how we looked at Steffi's party, which is themed Coven themed Halloween party, so a bunch of witches and witchers.
Warlocks,
Warlocks,
witches,
exactly.
witchers, warlocks, wizards. All the same.
Yeah, so you want to check out Steffi's Instagram. If you're listening to this on Monday morning, you're going to have to wait till the evening or the next day, depending when we're going to be alive again. So yeah, this is what this episode is going to be about. We're going to catch you up a little bit what's going on in our life. And then we're going to talk more about the party, what is to be expected, what I have to expect as well. What you're going to be able to see later on social media. Maybe.
We try to take you as much with me or with us as possible. Gonna be a fucking stressy day, guys. Like, for you, today is the day, right? Where Halloween is happening. We're probably, like, at the time you're hearing this, we're probably, or I'm at least, super stressed out. And I'm pretty sure I had like 3 breakdowns already at this point. Because there's a fucking lot, like, a lot to do still. Beside grabbing the drinks, driving to the big stores, right? Metro and everything. Decorating, preparing everything, preparing the drinks, and so on and so on. So I'm looking forward to the day, but I'm also afraid of it, as every year. But gonna be fun.
I can imagine. So Steffi, what's new? What happened?
What's new now? Currently, my mom and my stepdad are on vacation in Greece. So our doggo, Emma, is at my place during the week. And Max and I are very happy about that, but she also is she's not sick, but she has a very bad infection, a virus, and her ears are very, like, hurting and infected, and you just see the little crumbles and everything because it's basically like the virus is in her, but it's coming out of the ears. So it's super itchy and everything. So I have to take care of her a lot. I need to check that she's not like shaking her head too much and everything. So, and she's very grumpy already. She's always like, like, please help me. It won't stop. It's like, so we try to, like, distract her as much as possible, spend time with her as much as possible, and just clean her ears and just give her a lot of cuddles and massages on her ears and everything, and go for
Does
walks.
she have to take medicine as well for it?
She has like some specific drops for it. She needs to, like, I need to give her, and different stuff we put in the food. And with the food as well, it's very tricky because she's only allowed to eat certain food and stuff.
Aww.
So it's basically like she has a lot of skin problems because of her age. That's basically what it is. And now 11.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just, you can see these are the little problems our old lady has right now, and we're just trying to help her as much as we can. So yeah, but besides that,
recover fast from it.
Same, thank you. I just hope everything goes well and this virus is gone soon.
No,
But besides that, she's doing fine.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
It's just that under quotation mark, but yeah, she's absolutely fine. She's running, she's jumping, she's having fun. It's just her ears are super annoying to her. Besides that, I am as well not feeling 100% well. I'm not sick, but you know that feeling when you you just feel that you're a bit under, not under pressure, but
Under the
I'm
water.
not a, under the water. Yeah, I'm not 100% like well. That's all. Maybe it's just work or I don't know the situation right now. All coming together. I'm just my body's a bit exhausted right now, and I can feel it a lot. So I'm trying to take care of that as well, like taking my vitamins and everything to stay stay well. Um, Beside that, I actually had a little crisis last week and I started crying,
What,
Julian.
really? Why? What
It
happened?
was in the middle of the night and I was sitting at my PC in a call with Fudge and I was just like, there's 3 weeks until I'm 30 and I'm just having a crisis right now. And then I just started crying because
Oh no.
it felt so overwhelming for so many reasons and so many things coming together. Like, am I where I want to be at this age? And mostly societal stuff, like what people, or not even people, but society expects you, or what I think society expects from me, right? With my
Mm-hmm.
age and stuff like that. And I don't want my skin to like age and stuff like this. It's like, oh my god, all these things coming up in my mind, and I was just like here breaking out in tears, crying like my head. I don't want my hairs to look like old, you know, like,
Ah,
and all these
Steffi.
things. And I'm only turning 30, I know, but I feel like it's still a big transformation for me. No matter if it's 30, 50, whatever it is, but 30 is kind of the first big transformation for me, I feel like, or at least it feels like. Um, Maybe probably because of the societal side as well, but also for me, it's just within me, I can feel there's a few things I just want to change in my life. And I realize that I want to change, like for sure now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it will turn out.
What, for example, are you talking about?
First of all, job wise, like what annoys me the most is I work so much, or I work for everyone else fulfilling their dreams but mine,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. You're like I'm employed, right? There it's my
Yeah.
job, I gain my money. It's kind of a safety thing in summer, blah blah blah. I don't have to think about anything. But on the other hand, I cannot do the things I really would like to do or would like to do for a living, or when it comes to planning stuff with my family or even Max, because on the weekends I'm never free. Everyone is free on the weekends. I work on the weekends. Everyone's working during the week. I work during the week as well, but I'm still more like flexible with it, right? So, and a few things that hit me the most this year, or hit us the most, Max and me, was like when we both went on holidays, but separate holidays, which was a very, very, very bad coincidence with my dad, right? We gifted him that for birthday, and then it fell on the same week as Max family side invited us over for Croatia. So that was a bit, it was just very very unlucky, the whole situation. But those things also made us like realize, okay, we have to change something. It's like, what is this? We're not even going together somewhere
Mm.
because of family. So, but us, we're family as well. So we have to find a way for us to do more stuff together. And all these things coming together, obviously combined with my job or events we plan, and then everything changes, and then everything at work changes, and then I have to um cancel it again and stuff like this. So those things bother me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And this year was really the first, not the first time, but the time where I sat down at home after after I came home from work, and I was like, I love everyone there, but I kind of have to change things. I kind of have to change my situation. And let's see if I again just keep talking and it takes me one more year to realize to finally break out, or if I actually take action and do something now. Uh yeah.
What would it
So
be? What kind of direction do you want to go with work? What, like you said, you want something to fulfill you. You mean like doing more
I
social
just
media again, or like
yeah,
completely
I just
different?
need to not slow down. I think I just need to cut it. Like I've been there for 7 years now, and I'm I like it there, but I I always have to take a step back when it comes to my stuff, you know what I
To
mean? Because 'Cause I'm
compromise on your
obviously
own life. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, so and that's something I don't wanna do anymore, and I have to find a way for me that works out where this works out.
Mm.
So, I don't know, maybe I'm just becoming a dummy mummy, full-time, degrading mistress on OnlyFans, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, it's like I just that's what I'm trying to find out now. Which
Okay.
direction I wanna go, where my head is and where my heart is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that's it. I talked a lot today, guys. What about
Yeah,
you, Julia?
it's fine. It's fine. It's not bad. Not bad at all. What about me? So I'm also kind of was sickish the last
Mhm,
two, like ever since we've been in London. Really, I've been like
mhm,
on the verge of getting sick, but then not
uh-huh,
getting sick, then having like a stuffy nose and like a cough. And I tested, I felt like every single day for COVID or something, just to be sure that I don't infect
mhm,
anybody else, not because I was doing super bad. But as I said, it was like exactly on the verge of if I would do a little bit worse, I would stay in bed, you know?
yeah,
So like
yeah,
I was on that for like 2 3 weeks now. And now I'm getting out of it and I'm feeling better again. Nathan was pretty sick as well this whole week. He came back from
mhm,
Malta for the major qualifier. And I'm not sure. I think for him it was mostly just the AC there because it's like 25,
yeah,
30 degrees still in
mm,
Malta and they cool everything down to 18, 19 degrees inside.
yeah,
So that fucked him really, really bad. Like he had clogged nose the whole time. He was coughing like crazy. It's a full on man flu, you know how it is.
mm.
Um so taking care of a man child, on the side while not being 100% as well.
Love
Yeah,
that.
but now that I'm being healthy again, I instantly got fucked and got hit by my period today. So first day,
Mhm,
like I woke up like, oh nice, no stuffy
mm.
nose, no cough. I went to the toilet, boom, period. Just before we started recording, got hit by the period poops as well. Love it.
Mhm,
Perfect, perfect thing in the morning. Um, Beside of that, I'm doing really good. We had yesterday. We celebrated the birthday of Sabrina, one of my best
mhm,
friends, the Dugo trainer. In case the people listening wondering who that is, but a really nice evening with friends. I made bao buns, so the last 2 days I just spent cooking. I prepared like
I
a
saw.
tiramisu the day before. I made coleslaw, and then the next day I stood up in the morning early. I made like the dough and prepared everything. I made like I don't know 30 or 40 bao buns, which is a shit ton of work
You're
because
crazy,
I
holy
have
shit.
to I have to steam the buns like
Mhm,
separately. Like I can get
mhm,
6 buns in a steamer, and I made
mhm.
almost 40, and I need to steam for 10 minutes each batch. So yeah, you can do the math on that. How long that
Mhm,
took me. So I did all
mhm.
of that. But it's so worth it for me. It's so fulfilling to do those kind of things, even though it's really stressful. Like the people that write me before, oh my god, I'm sitting at home. I'm done for an hour, and I'm just waiting for the time to pass by so I can finally go and come into your place. And then like everything got eaten up. Like every single
Nice.
bun, the
Nice.
tiramisu, everybody got seconds and stuff. My friend's child Anna, she's like 2 and 3 months or something like that.
Mhm.
She ate 2 pieces of tiramisu. Like I
Aw.
made it without alcohol, so she can eat it as well. They were destroying the food, so just seeing
Nice.
that, makes my heart so full because I just see how much I appreciate that I do that.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was stressful last few days, but really fulfilling. Um, Beside of that, I'm being pretty creative and it fulfills
Mhm.
me at the moment. So I think I found something again that really brings me joy that I haven't done in a long time. I think I talked
Mhm.
about it last episode already that I got like a sewing machine again. So I have a few things that are already made. I made like a crew neck. There's like a sweater that is split dye like gray and black. I made two obviously because I had two hoodies. I split it and then sewed back together. I gave one of the half to Laura and one is
Mhm.
gonna be mine. Sorry. So that was the first project that I made. I finished yesterday the second one. I started making harnesses,
Mhm.
which I really like. I'm even playing with the thought of making maybe an Etsy store with those, but
Mhm.
not sure because they're actually a lot of work.
Okay.
um, but I was thinking of doing like a creative stream like every week or every second week to kind of like
Yeah.
vary it up with like if I feel like cooking, I'm gonna do a cooking stream. If I feel like a creative stream, I'm gonna do a creative stream.
Mhm.
And what I was thinking is that I could do commissions, but like
Yeah.
limited. You know what
I
I
was
mean?
about to say, yeah, if
Yeah,
people like artists do with their illustrations, do you do that with the harness? And I wanted to mention, Julia,
yeah,
can we maybe try making one with my heart? Like,
yeah,
with my
yeah. Of
lines,
course,
with the
of
heart
course.
lines. That would I think that could
Of
look
course,
very cool.
just send me a picture of the heart,
Yeah,
and then I can try making that. It's
yeah.
actually a really good
That
idea.
would be so cool.
That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna try to make that.
Yeah.
If if you want, we can
Yeah.
try when you're here in a weekend.
Yeah.
We could try to do
Mhm.
it together.
How do
Um,
you sorry for
no problem.
interrupting, but how do you, cuz I bought some like these like thinner ones, right, on Amazon.
Hmm.
And these are one size. Like, do you have will you do like one size as well, or you think of like people giving
No,
you
no,
their
no,
measurements and
no. I'm
stuff?
doing it with the measurements. Like I have a
Uh-huh.
I have a tailoring puppet.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I'm a little bit limited when it comes to the sizes. Like, I have a
Uh-huh.
puppet that I can make from size 32 up to
Uh-huh.
42. So it's
Ah, okay. Mhm.
anything in between that I can do. And then I can adjust like basically each measurement, like chest, everything,
Ah,
the sides.
nice.
Like I
Okay.
can adjust it completely to the body of the person. Obviously,
Nice.
like I only have like the chest measurements, which o- obviously like if you have bigger boobs or like a
They
wider
have
back,
kind
like
of pics.
yeah,
Understandable.
it divide it changes a little bit. But for example, for you, it would be no problem at all. Like we can even see make it maybe
Mhm.
when you're here next week. So yeah, I'm
Mhm.
thinking about doing this. So because obviously, as you know, like I have a pretty huge workload already with what I do during the week. So
Yeah.
um one thing that I kind of want to do is like every year and every month like we're towards the end of the year already, right? Like we're in the
Hmm.
last third of last quarter of the year, and I was kind of starting to think about what is like New Year's resolution, what do I want to change,
Mhm.
what did I learn this year, and so on. And I think I actually want to slow down a little bit next year
Mhm.
in the sense of I don't want to add more to my plate because I think my
Mhm.
plate is already
Mhm.
overflowing with all the things that I do. But I want to more not do more, cut down in the things that I do, but really do the
Focus.
things that I
Yeah.
enjoy because I noticed it with streaming again. Like I'm having pretty low numbers in streaming recently, but I think a lot of
Mhm.
people are struggling with that, so it's maybe not only me. But I noticed, for example, with the creative stream, it was something that I wanted to do for a long time, but
Mhm.
or the tailoring streams, but I never really did because I thought like, okay, yeah, tailoring, like who's gonna watch that,
Mm.
right? Um,
Mm.
but and I'm like having double the amount of viewers when I do this,
Yeah.
and I just
Yeah.
noticed if I do something that I truly enjoy, it is something that people like to watch. So
Yeah.
what I want to do is to focus a little bit more on things that bring me joy. So similar as you with the
Mhm.
job, when you don't
Mhm.
fulfill other streams, like it's not that I try to fulfill other people's dreams, but I kind of slipped back in. But let's say it that way. Like I was focusing this year a lot on like the last 2 years I healed my mind. If you want, like I worked
Mhm.
so much in therapy and mental health. I'm super
Mhm.
well, and I feel like this year was and is dedicated to um healing my body. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
To I'm as confident as never before. I love working out. I mean, you heard me talk about that shit the whole time.
Mhm.
Um, so I feel like I fixed a lot of things about me, and I feel like I mean, I'm still not 100% where I want to be, but I feel like I'm whole and I know who I am and what my
Mhm.
values are and what I want, and I feel like I'm ready to portray that towards the outside. But what I
Mhm.
have to say, like in this time of healing or however you want to say that, or like finding myself,
Mhm.
I kind of obviously let everything else kind of like sprinkle by, like
So,
just
yeah. Yeah.
maintain everything. Just didn't really spend that much time into um thinking what the content. I put out really is. Like with streams for me, it was more important to stream for the sake of streaming. So I have I'm
Mm.
there for my community, not like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, so I stream my hours because I don't care about the hours. But
Yeah.
I stream just for the sake to be there for people without really thinking about what what makes a good stream, right?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
already this week already thought about like things that I truly want to do. Like I was first Sasu suggested, for example, doing a horror stream. I was like, actually, it's a good idea. I don't really like horror streams, but I want to implement it as well. So for
Mhm.
example, this week what I want to do is like you're coming over, right? So maybe we
Mhm.
can make a creative stream together. If
Mhm.
that's something that you want, we could work on the harness, we could work a little bit on our
Mhm.
costumes.
On the
Um
staffs.
I do want to start The Last of Us, which obviously there's two parts already. Really
Mhm.
good game, which I never played, and I was always like waiting for the right moment to play whatever.
Mhm.
So I think I'm gonna start playing this. I notice again, like I played a lot of competitive games again, which bring me joy in a certain type of way, but I can just feel over and over again that I'm just not like that competitive person anymore, if that makes sense. Like I enjoy it for like a day or two,
Yeah.
kind of like grind for the sake
Yeah.
of grinding, but I don't know. In the end, I feel more joy now when I just play something and communicate with the community more, if that makes sense,
Mhm.
right? Or just
It's
sit down
like,
and talk. Yeah.
yeah, I feel what you mean, and like I was thinking about gaming in general, right? As streaming, I do like it, but I find it so cool that you're finding or you found some other things beside the cooking because you've been doing this for so long already now, right? And
Mm,
now with the tailoring and everything, I think gaming isn't our only way or our only thing we should do. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like we're not one of, for example, like Lulu or in Apex, for example, or Pokey. She plays Valorant, whatever she does. So, and I never grew with the game. I
Mm,
never grew. I never started the game when the game itself started to grow. So I'm more like enjoying the games I want to play, but I'm not really nobody really identifies me with this game, right?
yeah.
So and I feel like gaming is fun and all, but as you said, like I'm still a little bit more competitive, I'd say, but it's the same. Like at the end of the day, it's not the same satisfaction as it was a few years ago
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
for me. It doesn't give me the same satisfaction anymore because I'm like, okay, I could have I, I I like what I achieved, but I could have achieved, or I want to achieve more here as well with other things. So I feel like it's a good idea and a good path we both can like take or walk
Mm.
and just do more creative stuff or more stuff what beside gaming.
Yeah, like I honestly I thought about it the other day.
Mhm.
Just for everybody listening, I actually did not bring that up outside of this podcast. So sorry, Steffi,
Mhm.
if I'm like overstepping anything. But I was actually thinking about if we should do maybe like once a month or something like that, like a live version of our podcast. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That we don't really have like we can have like a rough guideline like we have for this the
Topic.
episodes that we do right
Yeah.
now, but we can do like topics where we say like I don't know, relationship advice. That is something that
Mhm.
is really really popular
Yeah.
on
Very
our
good with
podcast.
interaction. Yeah.
Exactly. And where we can freely talk, but also whenever the other one talks, somebody
Mhm.
takes a little bit of input out of the chat and have like a
Mhm.
an ongoing conversation.
Yeah.
So maybe those live podcasts, whatever, that we just
Mhm.
completely uncut, re-upload them on YouTube or whatever, however long they
Mhm.
are, or we just leave let them on Twitch or wherever we do them, and we can stream them from both of our perspectives. But I think,
Yeah.
like for example, as you say, for me, I just know, like, I have a feel. Do you remember when we started talking about this podcast? Actually, our
Mhm.
first idea was to record those podcasts live on stream every week.
Yeah.
And I still think, in a certain way, like not in a way we do it right now. Like it would obviously not work like this as well.
Mhm.
in real time. But I think it could be a good idea if that's something you want to do,
Mhm.
that we do like a once a month like live session
For
or something
sure.
like that.
For sure.
I think people would enjoy that as well.
Yes, especially with like certain topics we have,
Mhm.
which could work very well because interaction can do so much on or in these topics. So that would be very cool. And as you said, with the relationship or whatever it is, we can just
Try
take one
around.
of these
Yeah,
topics and where we know people are very interested in and people want our opinions on, and you have this live interaction with the person, which
yeah,
is interesting for everyone, like for
yeah.
us and for them. And there can be like so many more things coming up we didn't even think about in this moment.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like obviously we have two really different perspectives already, but the
Mhm.
more perspectives you bring in, and I'd say we talk about a certain topic, and then there's a point of view to look at this topic that both of us did not
Yeah.
think about, and in that
Yeah.
moment would bring the conversation to even like another level. I think
Yeah.
that, and obviously like we have a lot of people watching and listening, and also watching our streams, um, that are super involved in a lot of things that we
Yeah.
do and a lot of topics that we talk about. So I think that could be really cool. So maybe
Yeah.
in fall, when you're not done with work, when the
Yeah.
birthday party and stuff is over, maybe we could I don't know, see
Let's do
once
it.
a month or whatever, so we don't have like a
let's
lot of stress or something. Then we do one of those.
let's try November first live
Yeah,
episode. Yeah.
awesome. Then we're gonna
Why
do
not?
that, and whatever, if we upload it or not, we're gonna see. Maybe
Yeah, we
I
can
I could
decide.
I could imagine that it's maybe a little bit too um how do you say it, chaotic for just a podcast. We could for example try to put between us like a see-through text,
The
like
chat.
the chat or something like that, so people can kind of see what people are writing as well.
Yeah.
But we're gonna think about that. I think that could be pretty cool.
I would make it as a like it's not the main arc, you know what I mean? Our main arc is the podcast, and then we have this special episode, the special live episode once a month, and we can always like for YouTube that would be perfectly fine because people see the chat and everything, right?
Yeah, yeah,
For Spotify, I don't know if people
probably not.
can follow with that, but YouTube no problem. Like
Yeah, yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So let us know in the comments what your thoughts are on this. Would that be something you think would be cool? Would you like to have the live interaction with us? Like obviously we read the comments and stuff, but obviously it's something different if you watch a stream and you live interact
Yeah.
with the person, then just leave a comment. Like I mean how often does it happen to us that somebody comes in chat and it's like, "Hey, yeah, about that last episode, this and that," or like a
Mhm.
friend of us fudge, writes us like on WhatsApp or Telegram or whatever, dude, in this episode, this and that happens. I'm like, great, dude, but please leave a comment with saying exactly that, and then the comment never shows up. You know what I mean? So I think concept wise, it would be probably easy for you guys to
Mhm.
interact. So we're gonna let you know whenever we do this episode. We've been drifting off as per usual for half an hour. So let's maybe talk about the listen of the week, and then let's go
Mhm.
to the main topic of the Halloween party today.
Our listen of the week is Asu Daimus on YouTube under episode 37. Let the spooky season begin. He's talking about Midnight Mass is such a great show. I think the makers did Bly Manor and Hill House too. Yes, it's like the same kind of world. All three shows have like the same tension and great dialogues, great tales within, and they give you really much time to dive inside the story without making the horror figures too horrible. I watched the shows last year and they kind of still stick in in my head. We three watched that together. You remember, Chess, you and I, Bly Manor, like Haunting
Yeah.
of Hill House, and the other one. um, he's also saying you're a '90s kid when you know what a wet horse hair whip does to your skin. We didn't know what he meant before until
But
we read further.
read further.
In the small villages, the Krampus were much worse. All those drunk older teens chasing us 10 to 12-year-olds through the woods in the dark with no cowbells on so they can run faster and make less noise. That is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Disgusting.
that is so terrifying. That's
So
almost worse than your exhibition to the fucking
oh yeah.
haunted castle
Yeah,
like
yeah.
with as a 10-year-old.
100%.
Oh
100%.
my god.
But like
Good old times.
for the people that don't know, we're talking about the Austrian tradition of Pertenlauf, like the
Mm-hmm.
demons that
Campus,
cleanse
yeah.
everything. Just as a fast recap.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Good old times. That's a story for a campfire. The thing with the table and the campus body checking, it exists also in Corinthia in Matrai, for example. It's probably a village, right?
I think so.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. The wild. Oh my God,
The
guys!
Wild Wide
The
West.
Wild Wide West, Oberes Drautal und Mölltal.
Es
Da kommst du
Mörder,
her,
da,
du.
ja, ich sehe
Aber
schon, ich
nicht
sehe
vom
schon, ja, ja, ja,
Lofendal.
nicht vom Laufen, da, na, du, hey.
There's a simple rule. If you don't want to get hit on that days, don't go out at night. Yeah, that
Yep,
is. That's
yep.
the only thing you can do,
You hear
honestly.
chains and cowboy bells, you better stay the fuck out. Home, I mean, not out, in,
Yeah,
please.
home, home.
Yeah, yep. We stay home. We don't go out. I don't like that. So thank you so much, Asu, for the comment. I'm happy to hear that, or happy to hear that you got whipped by horse hair is the wrong thing to say. I'm happy that you have like some nice childhood memories that you got to share as well in the comment.
Some traumatizing childhood stories like
Yeah,
we all have.
some nice Austrian
Uh,
trauma. You know, the classic
Alarm!
alarm. Okay.
It's it's me, guys. It's me. Also, I wanted to show you, Julia. I was browsing for fake nails, right, for my Halloween party.
Mhm.
And then I saw these one like white, long, sharp nails on Amazon, and I was like, "Hey, nice! I'll buy them. They look cool. I can color them black or whatever." And they were like $9. So I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll just buy it, right?" And I ordered it, and then the other day it came,
Mhm.
and you know what I got? I didn't read. I got fake nails for acrylic nail editing, like,
Oh, just the tips.
and I got 50 pieces of each nail. So
Oh,
I have
shit.
like 500 fake
Jesus.
nails here right now, and I have no idea what to do with them because I didn't read properly.
Ay, ay, ay,
It's,
ay, ay.
God, it's like they look
Is this
amazing. Like
just the
you could,
tips? Is it just the
yeah,
tips?
it's like the ones you can
Okay, yeah, just the tips.
you,
I see.
you cut and everything, right? Like they would look pretty cool. They're very long,
I mean, I can put them
but
on you if you want.
yeah,
I'm
I'd
like,
need to like at least shorten them a bit because this is, you know what I mean? It's
it's a little like shrimp.
mhm.
Holy shit. How are you
Yeah.
gonna fucking wipe your ass with those?
I have no idea. Someone else has to do it, I guess.
Scrub it out.
But yeah, also, if you have any use for them, you can have them because
I don't think like you see how long my nails are.
but we could do a nail business stream stuff where we just like
Invite people over to do the nails.
yeah,
That's good.
to get rid of those.
Get Max in
Oh,
there and let's get Max like a nice manicure.
yeah. We could do that as well.
Uh
So yeah, that was kind of a fail purchase because
happens.
I didn't read, right? But yeah. If anybody is in need of acrylic like nail tips for acrylic stuff or gel stuff or whatever, hit me up. I'm selling these on, I don't know, Etsy or wherever
Drop
soon.
shipping. Steffi's
TM.
new Steffi's new ship service.
Mhm.
Easy, easy. So
Yeah.
to get into your party, Steffi, what do you want to talk about first? The decoration, the costumes?
Whatever. Are we talking about like we can talk about our costumes because we partly wear
Yeah,
stuff, right?
yeah.
So I decided to not go full out on the podcast because it should still be a surprise for the evening, right, guys? Because tonight is the night, basically, when you hear this. Um, I still need to do more of my makeup and stuff. I'm just trying out with the hair stuff because I want to make it more messy, like, and blush it up and then put some like wooden sticks in it, like small sticks, and my makeup will be kinda LeBlanc inspired from League because she's also a Raven witch, right?
Hmm.
She's also wearing a pretty cool, uh, kind of harness, but also I don't know how to call what she's wearing. She's not wearing much, but I thought that was too too much skin for the time because
Mm-hmm.
like end of October and stuff, so it would be probably too
Get
cold
a
and
little
everything.
cold,
So I
yeah.
yeah, I didn't do that. Also, I don't know if I'd fit in those kind of harnesses. Um so yeah, and I'm basically wearing my sweatpants, my black sweatpants right now, which I won't wear at the party. Like I have my thighs and everything. But yeah, basically for now it's on top it's business and bottom is lazy as a bitch because you can't see it anyways, right? I'm hiding it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. What about you with the mask? You think you can drink
So
and wear it all day,
I'm not sure.
all
I'm gonna
night?
be honest. This is a little bit of a test, of how long I can wear the
Mhm.
mask. Um, to be honest, it's already starting to get annoying a little
Yeah.
bit. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear this because I should stay the whole night.
Yeah.
I have a few different ideas. So, I'm gonna go as like a Black Forest Witch, whatever you wanna call it. That's for sure.
Mhm.
I kind of wanted to go for like the cat, like the moon cat witch,
Mhm.
whatever this is. I bought this, by the way, in case you're wondering, from one of my favorite cosplayers, Lightning Cosplay. I bought this
Mhm.
like 2 years ago, and I actually never wore it um till today, or like I wore it once short, but like I never like showed it. It was more decoration for me. Um, I thought for a podcast is really cool, and again, a test if I can wear it for a long time. I think it
Yeah.
looks really cool, but as you can see, even just drinking without a straw is
Look at
pretty
her
hard.
teeth, guys. Her teeth look so cute. That's so cute.
No, it's not really practical for drinking.
Mm.
Kind of hurts wearing as well. Like I could put some padding on the inside and see if I can make it better. It might also just be the headset as well, because
Yeah.
that obviously adds some pressure as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, beside of that, I have like a nice corset with
Uh-huh.
like sleeves, and I have like a nice
Mhm.
skirt, and I also have like this little brownie thing
That
that
one
I
is
would
so
wear,
beautiful.
and I have some other fabric that I bought to make like a veil kind of.
Mhm.
I wanted to be like fully covered in black. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna go for, but to be honest, the mask is a little bit annoying already. So I'm probably gonna go
Yeah.
for an outfit without the mask, even though I technically would love to wear this because I think it's really unique. Um, and you know,
Mm.
simple, unique, but like a good look.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it for this podcast. I know you can see my mouth. You can really see my emotions through this. You can see when I'm laughing because you can see my eyebrows or my mouth. But yeah. So I'm probably just gonna go as like some kind of dark witch kind
Mhm.
of thing. Mhm. But
And
what else
maybe
do we
like
know? Hmm?
you can like with the moon and stuff, we can still you remember you once did a makeup like inspired by this like this
Yeah,
with the
the forehead
moon.
thingy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would look cool as well again.
Yeah, I could like at least yoink the moon and put the moon on
Yeah.
my forehead
Yeah.
again. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea actually.
Would look pretty cool, I
I think
think.
I'm gonna do this.
Mhm. Look when
So
she's yawning, guys. It looks so fun.
whenever I
So
open my
cute.
mouth,
Mhm.
because it
Yeah.
like perfectly lines up.
Mhm.
The mask is really cool. So yeah, from our friends, what else do we know? Who is coming as what for the party?
We know for sure because we have this tradition, or this tradition kind of started last year when my cousin and Sazo met.
Oh
Both
yeah,
are
yeah.
very, very, very big Lord of the Rings fans. And my cousin is just a mastermind when it comes to quoting the movies. And he basically knows every single quote. And Sasso literally jizzed in his pants when he heard my cousin like quoting Saruman and all that, because he's always also like very good at like imitating the voice and stuff. So he's very into it. Like you can feel it when he's talking about it. And so what we did at midnight was my cousin standing on the balcony, Sasumi and everyone else around them, like lined up until the end of the kitchen because the balcony wasn't big enough. And my cousin just at midnight quoted Saruman's like speech and was just standing there heroically on the balcony, and the whole his whole voice was echoing in
The
outside there,
courtyard.
right? And we were
Yeah.
just screaming like louder, louder. And Sas was like, "Oh my god!"
I'm
So we said,
coming.
we said this gonna be a tradition. Like we need this to become tradition every year at the Halloween party at midnight. So obviously they're going as Gandalf and Saruman. This is what we know for sure. And we've seen like Sasu stuff partly already, right?
Yeah, it looks
Like
amazing.
he's
He has
going
the
full out.
I love it.
Um,
Sasu
mm-hmm.
and your cousin are gonna be like, fuck all
Dream
the
team.
hot girls. I'm coming
Mm-hmm.
for
We
fucking
just need
Gandalf and
us.
Saruman. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
That would be so cool. Beside that, I think we're gonna have a lot of witchers like
Oh
Gerald's.
no. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
My weakness.
Quite a few, quite a few. Self creations. We have self creations, right? I'm trying to like adjust these things as well, like my Raven Witch inspired costume. I also was thinking of making one arm black, like in Senua's Sacrifice, Hellblade, where she's just the darkness is growing, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
So I was
Hmm.
thinking of that. I'd need a body paint color, like the body paint black coloring, whatever. Was thinking of that. You're self creating, like you have a self creation. M has a self creation, as far as I know, and there's quite a few. Like Mux has an edgelord coven with the boys, which gonna be fun. Um, and what else do we have? We have I don't Ben is going, I think he's going as Coven inspired AHS character, all black, with a
Ooh.
red makeup probably.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And then we have the OG of Magics, guys, which is our former roommate Sims, and he'll be going as Jesus.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, yeah, I told him you at least need to make your like robe bloody or like flip the cross, but he said it's already like it's already like what's it called, blasphemy
Oh yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
So
To
he doesn't want to like make him bloody or anything because he feels bad about it. So yeah, so we know a few. I know a lot of people are actually like, or we're actually thinking a lot about their like costumes and everything and put a lot of effort in it. So I'm super excited to see everyone.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's it about the costumes, I think. What we know
So
so far, what I know so far.
the decorations, is there gonna be the bloody armor above the kitchen again?
Mm-hmm.
What
We
what
gonna
what are
do a
you
lot of we
what
gotta do
kind
a
of
lot of
decoration
bloody stuff.
are you gonna have?
Okay, listen, we found some pretty disgusting things for food yesterday. Like
Okay,
Maria and
okay.
I were looking on Etsy, and there were like cool, funny things. Obviously, like the most the most is like the Frankfurter fingers and everything, right?
Mhm.
Which are
Sausage fingers, yeah.
the sausage things, which are super disgusting. Nobody ate them back then when we made them, so we we will skip this. Plus, I don't know, not everyone likes meat here, right? We have a lot of
Mhm.
veggie queens and kings. But what we found is we just found a lot of good stuff yesterday. I tried to find this one thing I wanted to show you because this is actually, when it comes to the food decoration wise, I want to have a photo booth which
Mhm.
we decorate, where we have like a ring light and everyone can put their like phone in between and take selfies at
Mhm.
the photo booth. And I'll probably, Maria and I were talking about creating like little bats on the ground, and then you just spread them on the edge, like in the corner of the wall, so it looks like they're flying up.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I think we're doing this for the photo booth. I was thinking about the Stranger Things recreation of the alphabet with
Mhm.
the LEDs, but it's not really related to magic, right? So, which is kind of like, it looks cool. It would look so cool on the wall, but it has nothing to do with magic. So I was like, maybe not.
Mhm. Maybe it's
Um,
still Halloweeny. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I mean, I could maybe bring it up somewhere because it's still like we can still call it like a ghost calling or ghost communicating
Device or
alphabet,
something. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like this. We could do that. Would be an easy thing as well as decoration and look super cool.
Mhm.
with the LED stripes or just the little lamps around it. Then obviously I have a lot of bloody fingerprints or like footprints and everything we put up. Um, we also Maria also sent me like dead body bag imitations where you just like which
The
you just
plastic
fill
bags, the black ones.
the plastic bags and it looks like a dead body. So
Oh,
we'll
that's actually a
probably do
fun
that.
idea.
hmm And then what else did we find? Uh, did I write something down here which I forgot about the decoration? Yeah, I was thinking of buying a Ouija board for the wall, but I do not want to provoke anything, so I might not get some for myself at home. Like if I'm
Right
bored, I'm
on.
just like summoning some demons, you know. Nah, I'm not
A
doing that.
drunk Sasu and Saruman gonna just
Stop it. Oh my god. So no, I don't wanna provoke destiny or whoever the dark
invite any
forces.
evil in your house, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Our
There
friends
will
are
be
already
enough
evil enough.
evil. Yep. At this night, I probably have to cleanse my whole apartment
Oh yeah.
after the Halloween party with all the pentagons and everything. So
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
okay, this was fun, but actually, I don't want you here. So, um,
I'm
yeah.
already excited when it feels like the floor is gonna break down. Like
Oh my
last
god, yes.
holy shit.
Mhm. We were also thinking of creating like kind of three floors because we have three apartments in this house, right? So first floor is Sims, but we could make the welcome bar, welcome shots wherever, whatever. You just enter the apartment, the whole house, and then you go first floor, get your welcome drink, like a prosecco or whatever, and then you go up. And second floor, which is basically under me, is Maria, Luki, and Max's cousin where we could do the cocktail bar, like it's more like chill out area, right? With
Hmm?
chill music. And then here in my apartment, it would be the disco, like with two different floors. Would be fun, could be cool. But first thing is, I'm afraid that it's too loud in the staircase. Then, like, I don't want this because there's still other people living here, right?
Mm.
I will still hang out like one of like a letter where I say, "Hey, today's my Halloween birthday party. If there's anything or if it's bothering you or if it's getting too loud, please just let me know or call me." So
Mm.
the house knows at least. We have very young and very chill people around, but still just to make sure, right? Um, so yeah, I'm not sure if we should do that with the three apartments. Could be a fun idea,
It's also a lot to
but
clean then.
that as well. I mean, technically, I'd only need to
You
clean
have
my
less,
apartment,
yeah,
but
exactly. Exactly,
but
but
still, like, it's a lot to ask. I think, especially with so many people, them not knowing them.
do you know how
Um,
many people
uh,
are coming?
you wanna know?
Yeah.
And I even forgot two of our closer friends, which I met this weekend, and I just went to him and I said, Martin, I'm so sorry. I forgot to invite you to my Halloween party. I completely didn't have you on the radar.
Mm.
And I was like, okay, it's 2 weeks. Are you still like, can you still come up with a costume and stuff? Because I have a theme this year. And he was like, sure, yeah, why not? Of course. So
Aw.
I sent him the invitation because they're coming every year. And this year, for some reason, I didn't have them in my mind, like
Oh
on my mind at
no.
all. And I felt very bad. And I was
Oh
like,
no.
okay, but we're so many people already.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you. What
You.
does those two make? Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter, the difference. So we're probably like around 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And then everybody's bringing like a second person.
Nah, not everyone. Not everyone. We have a lot of like partners, but they're already included in the 50.
Okay,
So,
okay, okay.
um, I don't know. Surprise visits plus minus 5 people, I'd say.
Okay.
That's
That's
about
fine.
it. Everyone else is included. And a lot of our friends are coming from all around Europe.
Oh yeah,
And
who
yeah,
is all coming? Who is all coming?
Nikki is coming.
Yeah.
She's
From
they're
Germany?
basically everyone's here already, guys, at this time. But yeah, Nikki's here from Germany. Then M is here, obviously. Bas is here. You were here. Verena is coming this year, right?
Mm.
What an honor.
Yeah, Verena
What an
leaving the
honor,
house for
woman.
somebody. Wow,
Yes.
wow, 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 wow.
Yes. We
She's not gonna
appreciate
dress
that.
up, but she's gonna come in black for you.
Yeah, she's black anyway,
We're
so.
gonna put some shit on her. It's fine.
Yeah, just some blood, like spread some blood on her face, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
accidentally when she passes or something. Yeah.
Achoo!
Oopsie.
Sorry.
Then who else? Esme is coming. I'm
Mm,
fucking
mm.
excited. Then, I mean, at this time, I don't know yet. Fudge, are you coming or not? Have
We don't
you
know.
like?
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know if she's coming. Gonna be a surprise. Um, and
Alex?
did I Alex Honey
Mm,
Boo's coming? Yes. Did I forget someone?
thinking.
Do I feel bad now?
Think.
I
I
think
think
that's
you
everyone
didn't. I think
from
so.
further away.
Oh,
Thomas and
Donkey
his
and Sally,
queen,
right?
Donkey and Sally are coming.
Sammy.
Yes, they're basically Austrian for me already. That's why I forgot you guys. Sorry. It's like, yeah, Sammy. They're bringing Sammy with them. Then from Vienna, Thomas and his queen are coming for the
Mm,
birthday party, and everyone else is local friends.
okay.
Actually, yeah.
It's a good number. It's a good number.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Verena and me, we're gonna make some snacks as well to bring
Mm-hmm.
over. For sure, we're gonna make
Please,
some
no
muffins, some finger
sausage
food.
fingers.
No sausage. God damn it! So I need to cut my hands off. No
No
sausage fingers
sausage
allowed.
fingers,
Fuck.
please. See, they look so disgusting. I mean, it's basically just Frankfurter, right? But they look so disgusting that barely anyone wants to eat them.
Yeah.
When you put ketchup on it as well, like for the blood and everything, people are so disgusted by it. It's like they don't want to eat it.
But it's like sausages with like almonds as nails, right? And then you
Mm-hmm.
cut in that looks like fingers, and then
Yeah.
you put
Yeah.
some ketchup on it.
Yeah. That's basically it. And people are just disgusted by it.
I saw on Pinterest. I don't know if you saw that. Where you take just normal gloves
Yeah.
and you put water in it, you make a knot on it, and you freeze it
Yeah.
as a ice cube, and then you can put it
Yeah.
in the bowl, and it looks like hands coming out.
Oh, that's also a
Yeah,
nice idea.
but you can just you don't fill it fully, so the glove is not like this. You fill it like a
Uh-huh.
little bit less, and
Uh-huh.
then you
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
like in a bowl or
So it
something.
looks like it's
So it's
holding a.
like,
Yeah,
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 exactly,
yeah.
and then the fingers are coming out like
Ah,
this.
that
It's
is so
super super
smart,
easy.
Julia.
Mm.
Yeah, I can do that. I even have the gloves at home.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you for
What
this.
else? And you can make it like even in like, I don't know. You can freeze the cranberry juice or something, so you have
Mm-hmm.
like red hens or whatever coming out.
Yeah, for the bowl we can do that. For the brain bowl as well. I'd
Exactly.
need to make two bowls
Whole
anyways
balls.
this year. Bowls
Whole balls.
because of so many people. And I also saw like there's one thing that's pretty disgusting. I don't know if Maria sent me this, but it was basically chocolate like mousse
Mm-hmm.
au chocolat, but or brownies, but as shit piles. And then you just have a toilet seat decoration,
Yeah.
and then the chocolate brownies in
In the bowl.
this cup, and it looks like it's a toilet seat
Oh.
and a bunch of piles, which it looks so disgusting, but it's so funny.
I mean, I'd eat that. I'd be up.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd be up for brownie poops. I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest, guys. If
So things
you
like that.
exactly, if you have any last minute ideas for snacks for Steffi's party, leave them in the comments. Maybe we see it before the evening,
Yeah,
and we can
very
improv.
be fast, guys.
Yeah, real fast.
Yeah.
Type it as you hear it. Otherwise, it
Mhm.
might be too late.
Mhm.
Steffi's going at noon probably to Metro, so
Yeah. Earlier morning.
in the morning. Oh damn.
We have
Oh
to.
damn.
We need to
Yeah.
decorate everything then, get
Yeah,
everything
true.
set up. So
I'm so sad I
gonna be a
cannot help
stressy day.
Steffi this year because I'm coming with
Don't
Marina
be. It's fine.
and Marina has to work on Monday. So we can
Yeah,
only come in the afternoon, sadly.
but still, that's fine. We're gonna dress up like we're gonna do makeup and everything together. Then
Exactly,
that's
exactly.
fine. And then we're probably a little bit like tipsy by the time, like I don't know, 7. Like
When is
Max is
everybody
so.
coming, by the way?
I
What time?
said open doors at 8.
At 8. Okay.
And then Max is like, yeah, great. You said that last year as well, and everyone was fucking wasted at 6 because you guys were like all dressing up together, decorating and doing your makeup, and everyone was fucking wasted before the
He's
party
not wrong though.
started.
He's not wrong though.
I know. Oh, yeah.
Fucking Max is the Teletubby last year again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to avoid that. So, and
A good
honestly,
plan, actually.
yeah, it was you that made me like decide for a theme because you said, Steffi, it's your 30th
Yeah.
birthday. They should
Yeah.
like put some effort in it, right?
Exactly.
So,
You only
yeah,
turn
you
30
gave me the
once.
push.
So
True.
it might be something that is like mentally a little bit like harsh on you, but that makes you look forward to that evening maybe a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more. You know what I mean? Like obviously we would
Mm-hmm.
have the Halloween party, but you know how people are, like if you don't have like a dress code or something, like people are half-assing it or like
Yeah.
leaving it till last minute and then
Yeah.
they show up with a cape or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? So this way people have at least a little bit more pressure, put a little bit more effort in it, you know.
True.
So
True. I also have a friend. She turned. I'm not allowed to say that out loud, but she turned 30 as well. She's a very old school friend of mine.
hmm,
And for her birthday, for example, since she turned 26, so for 4 years now, she's just this is a non-spoken out tradition within her friend circle and family circle since she turned 26 and until this day on her birthday every year just congratulates her for her
26.
26th birthday.
Yep.
So what I did this year, because I got to like hear that this year when she was coming over at my place, she told me that, and I was like, okay, I'll respect it, because we both are turning 30 this year. So
Mm.
2 days ago, I just wrote her, hey love, blah, blah, I wish you a happy 26th birthday and a wonderful day and stuff. And she was like, thank you so much, and as if nothing's wrong with it, you know what I mean? And I love that. It's priceless.
You
I
mean like
swear.
my
She's just
super sweet 16 parties every year
mm-hmm,
on Twitch?
mm-hmm.
I'm celebrating my super sweet 16 every year as well on Twitch,
Yep.
so
Yep.
can relate
Yep.
on that
She's
one.
the same. So funny.
Awesome. We're not getting older, we're just getting more experienced, leveling
Mm-hmm.
up. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think that was it with our spooky season in and on the podcast. We hope you enjoyed
Mm-hmm.
it. I hope you enjoyed this finale, final,
Mm-hmm.
final,
Finale.
finale. Yeah. Don't forget to check out Steffi's Instagram for beautiful pictures and stories of drunk people that look like witches. Um,
mm-hmm.
we're gonna be back in November for you, obviously. Then we
Mm-hmm.
already soothing into the cozy season, so we're transitioning from spooky to cozy season. Again, if you have any topics that you would like us to talk about, feel free to suggest them in comments in our what's called the anonymous thingy,
Telonym.
telonym. Thank you, I forgot what it's called. Don't forget to follow us on all social medias. Again, if you're listening on Spotify, there's also a video version of the podcast on YouTube. On if you're watching on YouTube, but sometimes you don't have the time or the monitor to watch, but maybe you're at work or you're going for walkies, there's also a version of Spotify just to listen to it. Feel free to
Mm.
explore every kind of medium that we put out from our podcast. There's also Reels and TikToks now.
TikTok's very important, guys. We have
Very,
TikTok
yeah.
at
It's actually really good.
derps'nburps.
Exactly. Same name on every single platform. We wanted to thank you again for all the support. We love and appreciate you. And we see you again next week without dressing up. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Derps and Burps podcast.
If you enjoyed it, make sure to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram at derps'nburps. See you online.